Hello everyone, Femi Adekoya, the Flying Farmer. You know, I'm very passionate about agriculture. I'm passionate about youth development in agriculture. Africa is blessed with the abundance of youth, and we get to hear a lot of things about bringing youths into agriculture. But for me, as someone who has played in the field, it's gone beyond just attracting youth into agriculture. How can we keep them sustainably in agriculture? How can they make a a profitable and noble career out of the field of agriculture? And right here, I'm on the farm, owned and managed by a young agripreneur. With me, I have Mr. Ajibola Opeyemi, the CEO and owner of Agriwas Farm. So it's a pleasure to meet you again, Opeyemi. Thank you so much for hosting us and the opportunity to interact with you. So, but how does it look like, right? We find many agricultural students or graduates who have spent 4 or 5 years in the university, higher institutions, polytechnic, who do not have, who do not have the opportunity to go back to the farm or be engaged in agribusiness. But why is yours different? What motivated you?
One of the things we cannot do without is food. So I realized that food, there's need, there is demand for food production for our own well-being.
Yeah.
And it's one of my number one motivation to also be part of the problem solver.
So, what are the challenges you have faced, in doing this, in creating a business out of agriculture? We are on a sweet corn field right now, and you are a veteran when it comes to sweet corn production, right? So, how is it like? What are the challenges? And maybe you also share with us the opportunities in it. Vis-a-vis, trying to get the information across to fellow youth who are interested in it.
All right, thank you very much. Starting this business has been good, and also there are challenges. But one of the things that I want the young entrepreneur or the young graduates that study agriculture like me in school, firstly should take as a principle if they also want to embark on this journey is that the shortcut to success is good mentorship. Because farming is not something you can do with trial and error. You do it with precision.
Precision.
And aside the university education, it's not even enough.
Yes.
For you to run a successful farm. Practical mentorship. There are still a lot of challenges that I still have to learn on my own. But it actually makes my journey to be fast in the sense that let's talk about labor. Let's talk about adopting technology that will make your work efficient. You know, now there is shortage of land. There are plenty land for you, for you to farm, and you put some infrastructure on your farm. You can't be doing land shifting cultivation the way our forefathers have been doing it. I mean, my third year of business, I realized that agriculture started occurring because I'm farming on it back to back. Then that's the first challenge. My yield has to drop. I need to learn how to practice regenerative agriculture, how to sustain myself, because a farm where I have my farmhouse, I have my borehole, where can I carry those ones to go and to another farm to go and start? So I must learn how to also sustain my soil. Because if your soil is not healthy, whatever things you are doing is just a waste of time.
I know you're 20 people on the farm, so how can people get to learn from you, be mentored by you, as part of your people?
Firstly, you must see value in you.
That's right.
I must realize that you're also serious with life. But once I see that you know what you are doing, you have vision, you are serious with your life, you are diligent, I'm accessible.
Thank you so much. So I asked the question about what does the future look like? We can say economic gain, which is I think primary to business, right? We can say trying to have a better life for yourself. And this is something that I would want us to talk about. We know everything is towards food security, but food security aside, right? You are not paid for food security. You are paid for the crops you produce, and that's where you live as a young entrepreneur. In the next 5 to 10 years, what does the future look like?
The future about the agribusiness I'm doing in the next 5 to 10 years, I see myself having more farms beyond this year, and also I see myself also exporting my majority of my produce, adopting more technologies, and also expanding across the states in Nigeria.
Awesome, awesome. As this is a global vision. You know, not only just feeding the local. Opeyemi would also like to feed the world and mentor a lot people. Have you know, is rich and also grow at scale. Of course, right? Growing at scale is really important because everybody wants to grow. That's the joy of nurturing, starting from where you are and also growing and growing and growing. So thank you so much, Opeyemi. It's really been a pleasure speaking with you. And yeah, thank you.
Okay.